These are their stories.
Well, thanks for doing this, man. I know that you're a busy guy, you know, and
Yeah, well, I mean, everybody has time for podcasts these days. You just gotta find the time, I guess.
yeah, I guess
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
But seeing that you don't know me at all, and you know, you took me off of Issey's recommendation, I appreciate your time, man. I really do.
Well, it's probably the most how do I say this? Most solid recommendation you can get. He's a
Yeah,
really, really good guy. Like he's not gonna put something on somebody that he doesn't himself believe it is worth your time. So if he
yeah,
says, "Yeah, this guy would like to talk to you," and he's done it himself, and of course, why not?
yeah, exactly. And yeah, I appreciate it. I mean, and he's such the way how he is too. Like I told him like when we were talking, I got to know him a lot better over over the pandemic, right?
Yeah,
And I just said to him, I said, you don't understand, like you're he's
he's
almost
he's
like
he's a TV character of pure positivity. Like
yeah,
even in his normal ways, he should have his own like reality show of his own life because he really is a TV character. But he at the same time he does capture a lot of his moments for his social media, which he does really well with. But he's just a really positive guy. That's like really like the energy is always really good and positive. He just keeps
always
it.
good. I even
Yeah,
told him like he had that situation with this boat, you know,
yeah, yeah.
and
He's just so positive with it.
bro, I'm like, man, you don't get stressed, you never get stressed out. And he's like, I
It's just
do.
another episode. It's just another episode for him. It's another reality show episode. It's like it's that ending that makes you want to see what happens in the next episode. So what's he gonna do now that he has no boat? Oh, he's gonna stay with a neighbor. Okay, cool. That's it.
Yeah, and his boat was on fire and he was filming it, you know. So
Yeah,
I was just like, wow, man, this guy documents everything. But just like
yeah,
he just reminds me of like I don't know, you like met one of those people where like surfer, just kind of
yeah,
like laid
yeah,
back,
yeah, yeah,
yeah, just like, you know, chilling, you know,
yeah.
just different. He's one of the most, like what you said, but just I've never met someone like him. And when the vibes are right, it's just, you know, yeah, you just vibe with him. He's cool. He's just always
Yeah,
that guy, you know.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Even his celebrations when he scored was kind of lit.
Yeah. I actually didn't get to see too many of his games because he's playing in always playing like he's playing in Asia, which you don't really get to see too many of the games where I even when he was playing in Europe, a lot of times I wasn't able to catch his games. But the few times that I did get to see him play, he's quite an electric player.
Yeah.
It's weird. Like it's weird when you see football the way it turns out for different people and different personalities. Sometimes you people I think people that aren't involved, they ask themselves, yeah, how is it that that person makes it that far and the other person doesn't make that far? The margins of error are really, really small. And at the end of the day, sometimes it's just circumstances. Like where do you come from? What is your background? What is your quote unquote pedigree? And therefore you get taken on, you get viewed as differently from that perspective. You know, so I really think like above the fact that he's a really good person, he's also a really good player. And I also think that
Mhm.
he probably deserved a lot more recognition for his contributions, especially what he did in Asia, things that he's done in football. He needs a lot more respect for it. I think from Canadian fans who are now really starting to become very well aware of Canadian football players.
Mhm. Yeah, like that's kind of why I'm doing it.
These are their stories.